Hello, my fellow shitpiles. I am Daniel Ballsbach, also known as MrReptard, and I am for freedom of speech. I am so for freedom of speech that I file false copyright claims on content that I do not own.
He hates this, but it's hilarious. Never gets old.
Claims on anybody that decides to use my image or anybody else's while talking about me because I'm a cowardice, bigoted, dumb little man-child where my life is dependent entirely on YouTube while cosplaying a popular character that thousands of others already imitate, thinking I'm somehow different because I decide to wear a Pikachu hat. I'm so full of my own bullshit that I'll even go after somebody like Nash Greer for so-called unrealistic traits he wants in women, even though I've got an immense amount of unrealistic traits I want in women as well. Oh please, Asian woman that I met online, will you please go out with me? Oh, you don't wanna? Fuck, I am such a pussy. I couldn't even give her a letter that I wrote for her, even though that's such a cliche and generic stupid fucking idea. Damn, I feel so suicidal now because she rejected me. Now I must reblog all these suicidal posts on Tumblr to make me feel better because sharing suicidal photos that do glorify suicide help me cope with my mental disorder that I have. Then there's those days where I randomly feel lonely and upset about myself because I'm truly an absolute piece of fucking shit. I should feel sorry for myself. I should feel like a piece of shit because most people feel the same way about me. I'm basically that bulimic fucktard that claims I was once a fat kid that cut himself and got raped by a man and tried to commit suicide several times in my life, which sucks because if I did leave this world, it would actually be a lot better. You best not make a video about me, boy. I'll file a privacy complaint on you if there's any images that aren't yours. I also can't seem to keep my stories consistent whenever I talk about myself. I try to save face constantly and claim you're misconstruing my words, taking me out of context. The twist woo I call it because that's not a stupid and immature fucking name for being taken out of context. It doesn't at all make me sound like I'm talking to a bunch of kindergartners that don't know what the fuck being taken out of context means. And Blue's Clues inspired me for this exact phrase I made up. I'm a dipshit, dung-licking turd fungus that should have kept being a Christian because I was actually a lot better of a person than I was being an atheist. Now that I'm an atheist, there's no limits to what I say or do around here. Or maybe I was a lot more secretive about it, and now I'm a lot more open to my douchebag ways. I'll shoot your filled propane tanks, make some pipe bombs, modify guns, and kick a woman's ass if she ever tries to put her hands on me. I do not brag or boast about my trip to Morocco, Africa, even though to brag or boast means to talk with excessive pride and self-satisfaction about one's achievements, possessions, or abilities, which I've clearly done in the past about my trip there. I also seem to think I made a difference there by building houses in a specific location in which they end up being destroyed anyway. I'm basically that fucking idiot that would brush my teeth and then eat an Oreo afterwards. Also, trust me when I say this. Trust me. If I do have dirt on you like I did with some guy 827, I'll gladly create a fake account impersonating a female named Kate and contact this MDA demon wannabe guy, even though I absolutely hate him, and try to encourage him to make videos about some guy 827 about a personal situation that happened. Because that guy with the 827 made a video about me, and I didn't like it. So the next time he does it, I've got him. I'll just hide though, like the cowardice piece of shit weasel I am. I want nothing to do with your personal life, some guy 827. But I will talk to a mutual friend of yours that talks to me and talk about your personal life with her. Because I clearly want nothing to do with it. If you really fuck with me, I'll ask your friends what's your email address to your YouTube channel and try to hack you for the lulz. So don't even try it. I really can't stand vile women when I'm the most vile scum of this earth you've ever fucking witnessed. But I'll donate to a charity or go on a trip to a location with poverty to inflate my ego and brag about what I've done to show how I'm not that vile scum of the earth as people seem to think I am. And even though people supposedly did the twist woo on me about my views on bestiality, I was being sarcastic, guys. But but it's pretty much common sense that text and tone of voice are two completely different things, and it's hard to identify sarcasm through text depending on the context of what you say. I've said a lot of stupid shit in the past, so it was very believable that I'd say that about bestiality. I'm a nerd that thinks Green Lantern is in Marvel, and when I have Chinese food, I seem to think it's Japanese food for some reason. Then when I have Japanese food, I seem to think it's Chinese food. I'm that fucking stupid! But back to that bestiality thing. Although I'm against bestiality, I'm quite turned on by photos of drawn animals with human characteristics fucking like humans. So I'm not into bestiality, but I'm a fucking furry-loving moron that would probably dress up like a dog to fuck some chick dressed up as a cat. I would fuck that pussy's pussy all night, buddy. So there's a big difference. Somehow people still respect me, even with the evidence that is put out. My fan base is basically like Justin Bieber's. I could unreasonably slit a man's throat and still get justification from my fans and try to justify it myself. Yes, I admit to plagiarizing with a few shitty excuses here and there, but what people don't realize is that I plagiarized like 1 or 2 other times before. Also, when it comes down to atheist arguments, and my views on any topic known to man, I basically parrot it from other people that do a better job than I do because I am that unoriginal of a person that I can't even make a decent video on my own without stealing ideas and context from others. But when I do make a video that is in my own words, it's the shittiest thing you'll ever see. It makes customer service for Dell seem a lot more reasonable, useful, honest, and coherent. Subscribe to my channel and watch my videos without ad block, or I will have to move back home with my mom, dad, and sister that I throw under the bus occasionally on my Tumblr, Twitter, live streams, and YouTube videos whenever they do something I don't like because that's a very mature thing to do when I have over 200,000 subscribers. My sister seems to have bigger balls than me and calls me out on my bullshit better than I do because when I confront her, my balls shrivel up like raisins and I curl into a little ball right in the corner of my room where I masturbate to my Yoshi doll and jizz all over my shirts. Sure, I'm dating some blind moronic female that thinks I'm attractive and we meet every month or so. But trust me when I say this, it'll go somewhere. And I'm definitely able to handle a relationship because I'm such a desperate little shit that thinks a female will somehow prevent me from killing myself. Sometimes I wonder if she found out a lot of the stuff about me, she would leave me. Who am I kidding? Onision fucks women in denial of the shit he does, so why can't I? I love my big brother.
Bravo.
Peace the tard out, fellow shitballs.
Who do you think is on the right here? If you ask me who I think is on the wrong here, I would have to say is MrRepzion.
Look at this tweet. This is how psychopaths choose their victims.
Repzion, alright? You said that my child is gonna grow up to be a prostitute. Like, I don't know what makes you think it's okay to attack my 6-year-old daughter. You said she's gonna grow up with daddy issues. I mean, this is what you said. Like, I've seen the post. Like, the thing is like, you do have daddy issues. You've made many videos about you fighting with your dad. Like, look, bro, keep your situation to yourself. Don't involve my kid. You're sick.
Then he put out another video saying the following.
My child doesn't know you, Repzion, like, and she's never going to know you. As a parent, will protect her from people like you. Like, the fact that you would say this horrible stuff about my 6-year-old kid who has never done a thing to you is just ridiculous. I've never done anything to you. In fact, when that dude was threatening your life, I defended you. All right? I don't know what's going on with you, but you owe me and my daughter an apology. And that's all there is to it. Like,
And here is what MrRepzion replied. I'm sorry that your daughter does not have a good example of a father. Why apologize if she will never know who I am? And then he replied to himself really quickly after that, I guess. Well, no, actually, that was like 21 minutes later. He says, there's nothing wrong with being an escort, though. Laugh out loud.
You trash! Alright?
So, if I saw someone like that, and And when face to face, I'd be like, you know what? I really have no problem if you want to kill yourself, if you're gonna just, you know, be a predator of small children. Yeah, I think I would be fine with you killing yourself. As a matter of fact, you should kill yourself. Do you have a problem with that, MrRepzion? Oh, hey, it's just some scumbag pedophile fuck that ridded his existence from the planet. That is a job well done as far as I'm concerned.
I could be wrong, but I think there's someone in the front row that is a notorious harasser of mine that's filming this panel, so I think it's important to keep having this conversation.
She thinks there's only one.
Notorious harasser, you think? The FBI came to his apartment.
It's starting to scare me how creepy he's starting to end up. A lot of his Tumblr posts lately are about guns and shooting things off like propane tanks, which, might I add, is actually very illegal to do. Yeah, it's very illegal to do, MrRepzion, you freaking creeper. And he just keeps getting creepier and creepier with his stuff. He posted a nude picture of himself on his Tumblr. Yeah, it's his Tumblr, he can do whatever he wants, but oh my god, you have like so many underage fans, it's creepy. Ugh, and you pose with a Yoshi and a Pikachu hoodie. No, I don't want to associate that crap with your pasty, pale, naked body. Oh, no. Sorry, I just don't, that makes me cringe. Because you're just so creepy.
If you Google my name on YouTube, you get shitheads like this dude who are making these dumbass videos that just say the same shit over and over again. And like, I hate to give you attention.
Not only for attention, but also for
respond to it together. All of you viewers who write comments down below refuting this bitch for who she really is.
What you've done this entire video is make weak, illogical, emotional arguments while trying to slander me.
beating a dead horse with more Repzion nonsense is an obsessive disorder.
MrRepzion's being called out, and you know, he's denying it, like, you know, he does. And here it is, right here. Claimant email MrRepzion@gmail.com. Now, if you check his every one of his videos, his email address is in the video description. And at first I said, well, that just gives people a good reason why it might not be him, because it's a public email, people can just grab it. But no, when you file it through your YouTube account, your email, which is connected to your YouTube account, gets attached to that DMCA, and he uses the name Wade Wilson. That's right, that's Deathpool or Darkpool or whatever the fuck that guy, Deadpool, I'm sorry. You know, the cosplay guy that he dresses up like all the time. So that's pretty much a middle finger to MDA saying, hey, it's me, I'm doing it, and here he is, you know, just completely denying it like the giant fucking liar that he is. He is worse than Onision, ladies and gentlemen. If anybody, I can't believe anybody can still respect this little fucker. I mean, this is what he is. He is a little shit. He knows that they're gonna. I would imagine maybe he doesn't know that we would know that it was gonna be him, because it attaches his email address to the DMCA, and he's just trying to lie and cover his tracks like he always did, like he did with the privacy complaints, like he did with me, where he straight up lied to my fucking face and avoided emails from me for the longest time until people constantly messaged him about it. Then he acknowledged me, thanks. But he acknowledges fans on his Twitter like fucking that. Oh yeah, he'll be there if somebody's there to, you know, munch on his nutsack for a while. Oh, he's all for that. But the second somebody calls him out for his fucking lies, his hypocritical fucking ways, that he doesn't act anything like he does in his videos. And a lot of people, more and more each day, are fucking learning that about you, MrRepzion. Yeah, you're getting more and more fans every day too. Yeah. But it doesn't matter. More and more people are learning about the disgusting ways that you act on the fucking internet. You are a piece of garbage, MrRepzion.
Repzion's a little fucking bitch.
Come on,
I fucking hate that kid. Like, I usually don't have a huge issue with people I make videos about, but, yeah. If I had the opportunity, I'd kill him. Slit his fucking throat with this knife. Really like to use this knife on him.
Get out there.
Like, he really does deserve to die. Like, he calls me a sociopath, I mean... He's just a piece of shit. I don't know if he's a sociopath or not, but... He's just a turd. Should just be killed. Like, he's such a smug little bitch. I'd love to just slide a knife right across his throat and just watch him, like, just look all scared when, you know, he's just dying. God damn.
We've taken the lead.
There's no sense responding to him because he's just a fucking idiot. Like, I've already made him look like a complete retard.
We've lost the lead.
Like, anyone with half a brain could see how fucking hypocritical he is.
I'm gonna go grab some chocolate milk. Oh boy, chocolate milk.
I've come for your little boy bottom, Repzion.
Oh my god!
You can't get away from me.
Oh!
Oh, shit.